You gonna do this intro with me? Okay. Hey everyone, this is Erica Johnston. Welcome back to my channel. If you're looking for ways to improve your self-esteem, especially if you're transitioning right now to gray hair, then this is the video for you. All right, before we get started, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of background information into my own life and my own experiences with self-esteem. But if you're not interested in watching this, no worries, you can just skip and fast forward to this minute right here. I'm gonna get open and honest with you. I have actually suffered from self-esteem issues for a very, very long time. Don't worry, I'm not gonna make this like a long, harrowing tale or anything like that. I just want you to know where I'm coming from and that the advice that I'm giving you actually has been things that I've tried myself and that have worked for me. I think it doesn't matter how old we are, we can suffer from self-esteem issues anytime during our lives, right? And it's always nice to have strategies to be able to cope with different things that happen to us. For me, it started in middle school. And you know that movie, Mean Girls? Yeah, I was Lindsay Lohan in that movie.
Why don't I know you? I'm new. I just moved here from Africa. What?
I just remember getting teased a lot, and I found, I grew really fast. So I was extremely tall, a lot taller than my friends. I'm 5'11" right now. I don't know, I think it was like grade 9. Some of the boys drew a giraffe picture over my yearbook photo, and it was absolutely devastating for me. It was horrible. And so I think, as I got older, I sort of held on to all of those experiences that I had in middle school and in high school. And, it was almost like that was me, like even as an adult. And I have to say to you that growing out my silver hair was such a test to my self-esteem. And it's one that I can feel really, really proud of. All right, so here we go. Here's 6 different ways that you can boost your self-esteem. The first one is meditating. And I'll tell you something, this has been so helpful for me. So I personally use the app Headspace. They have different programs to meet your needs. So I'm actually doing the self-esteem program right now. It's a 30-day course and it's amazing. And so it uses techniques of visualization, also noting. If you start to think negative thoughts, you aren't fighting it. You're just basically thinking like, oh yeah, there's that negative thought, and you're just sort of letting it go. So meditating is an amazing technique to help you recognize when you're falling down that sort of negative thinking road, I guess. Your thoughts are not you. All right, so the second way to boost your self-esteem is, and this may sound really like cliche, but it's to not try to be somebody else. And especially with social media now, we can scroll through our Instagram and we see all kinds of pictures of beautiful celebrities and models and all this, and we're having a bad day, we're sitting on our couch and no makeup, and I've got 2 big zits on my face. And it's easy for us to look at someone and think, oh my goodness, I would like to look like them. I'd like to, emulate their style. And I think it's important to figure out what our own style is and what our own gifts are that we have to give to the world. All right, so the third thing is, and this goes hand in hand with not trying to be like somebody else, is not trying too hard. So do you ever find when you are trying to be like somebody else, like your style, you're trying to change it up or something, and you're dressing in a way that you're not fully comfortable? And I've done this before. If I'm not comfortable, it comes across. I just read this recently, and it's really interesting. When you're really desperate for something and it never seems to come, and then as soon as you move on and your thoughts go somewhere else, that's when you seem to attract whatever it is that you wanted in the first place. There's something to be said about that. So whatever it is, maybe you are trying to lose weight and you are just not happy with yourself, but you're over focusing on it, right? And you're thinking like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I can't eat this, I can't have that, I can't whatever, and you're over focusing it, and then you feel like you've become a failure and your self-esteem plummets because of that. When you take some of that pressure off of yourself and just be, and just try your best, there is something very amazing and liberating about that. And that brings me to number 4. Do try to get out of your comfort zone, okay? So it's important, especially right now, we're all inside our houses, it's safe, and it's easy to just kind of fall into a rut. So you need to figure out something to excite you and to motivate you. When you accomplish these little things, in turn, that will boost your self-esteem, right? And you don't need to, be writing the, Pulitzer Prize winning book or anything like that. The tasks and goals that you make for yourself can just be small and attainable. And if you start doing these little tasks every day, then they build up over time and you just feel so much better about yourself. And that brings me to number 5. Live for the day. Don't dwell on the past. Don't dwell on what has happened before or what's going to happen in the future. Think about the here and the now, right? And if you're living in the present, there is just this sort of peace that comes with that. But that brings me to the 6th and final way that you can boost your self-esteem, and it's to care less about the opinions of others. And this one is one that I struggle with all the time, and is one that I probably will struggle with for the rest of my life. So it's hard, I'm putting myself out there on this channel, and I've definitely had moments where I've thought, that's it, I'm just going to shut this down. I can't do this anymore. Who am I on this big, huge platform called YouTube? Like, you've got Nicole Johnston, who's amazing. You've got Elisa in Montreal. You've got Annika von Holt to look at for Instagram photos. But the reason why I continue this channel is for those of you who say to me, like, please, I want more support, and that's why I keep doing it. All right, so I hope that those helped you a little bit. I know it's really tough if you're going through the gray hair transition right now to keep your self-esteem up, but just do your best and know that this too shall pass. And I'm here for you, any questions that you might have. And know that I struggled as well, and I still do with self-esteem issues. So it's something that a lot of us need to work on, and you're not alone. All right, so I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the week, and until next time, bye for now. I put some jeans on for you, which I now regret because you can't see them in this video, so yeah, I'll just probably take them off now. Hi everyone, this is Erica Henry Johnston and Lenny. No, so stupid. Sorry, Lenny. I guess just relax and be you. No, stupid. Hopefully it's filming okay. Okay. The thing is oh my God, is it shaking the entire time I'm doing this? All right, so I hope that those ways helped you, and Lenny and I say goodbye.